Welcome back to the Think a Better Thought Training Your Mind for Success 101 Deep Dive Series with yours truly, the author and host, Shane Boring. And today, what we have, I forgot to preview this in the last video. Today we're on chapter 18, a short chapter. A good chapter though. Let go of the vice grip on pain. Any pain in your life? Past pain? Sooner or later, we've all got to let go of our past. A man named Dan Brown said that. Everyone suffers pain. No one's immune to it, right? Whether it's physical, mental, or even spiritual, we all feel pain, sometimes more than others. It's not right for us to judge someone else's pain because we haven't been through the same experiences they have. How can I judge anything? I've never known what you've been through, all the different things. How could I? I haven't been there every second of your life. So just from that perspective, all of the experiences you are using to make your decisions, I don't have access to those. I haven't experienced them like you have. Same as with me. You'll never understand my pain like I'll never understand yours. I might get close and be like, yeah, I kind of went through something similar, but it's unique to all of us. So don't make the mistake of judging someone else's pain. It's just not the thing to do. Don't judge yours. It's pain. The point is we want to get rid of it. Now, there is one element we share in common with our pain. We can all choose how much we want to hold on to the pain. All right, I'll give you a little story about that. A long time ago, my senior year of high school, I'm an athlete. I've enjoyed sports a lot. And that year, I was cut from the baseball team. They cut me and put 4 freshmen on the team. I went to my coach and I said, hey, I want to know why I got cut. He said, Shane, you just weren't hitting the ball well. And that was total bullshit. I was crushing the ball. He didn't like me. It was his team. And you know what? I made the choice of being pissed off at that coach for the next 20 years. 20 years I spent being mad at him for cutting me. I even used that as an excuse for different mistakes or failures. It was a pathetic little crutch. And here's how I learned it was a pathetic little crutch. I go to my 20-year high school reunion 20 years later, right? I'm excited. I walk in, I'm like, holy shit. They invited our football coach here. That's awesome. So I'm getting ready to go shake hands with Coach Plummer. And standing right next to him is the baseball coach that cut me. He was also a football coach too, but he was the head baseball coach. Coach Plummer, how you doing? Had no idea who I was. Coach Jancy, not a clue. He didn't even know who I was. This guy who didn't even know who I was, even though we'd spent some time together. You've seen a lot of kids, right? The guy that I've been harboring all this resentment, holding all this pain, he didn't even know who I am. And I'm sitting here mad. That ended it right there. I was like, wow, that was stupid. Carrying pain is not an accident. It's a conscious choice. And we make that choice on our own. So how you put pain down? You just put it down. It's a choice. Say to yourself, I'm no longer going to carry this pain with me, or a similar sentence in your own words. Visualize yourself putting it down. Drop it like the baggage, like the suitcase of resentments we dropped earlier. Just drop it. See yourself letting go of pain and existing without it. Remember, you do not have to be perfect at anything except not giving up. Persist in letting go of your pain. We're already our chapter summary today. The more you resist hurt, the more it hurts. The more you blame someone else, the more you feel like the victim. The more you are not able to forgive, the more you're stuck in the vice grip of pain. Give yourself the grace of letting go. All right, now here's our training exercise. Go back to the example earlier in this book where each resentment or pain you hold on to is like a suitcase you are responsible for keeping up with everywhere on your journey through life. How heavy is this suitcase you're carrying? Can you imagine enjoying your journey more without having to drag it around everywhere with you? Think of the very essence of your resentment or pain. Find where you hurt the most with it. Now ask yourself what the opposite of this pain is. Ask yourself questions like, how can I turn this pain or resentment into a benefit for me? What can I learn from this pain? How can I be grateful for the experience of this pain? Do not worry if you do not receive the answer right away. If you do not schedule a time every day to ask yourself the same questions until you do receive an answer, keep working at it, right? If you don't get the answer right away, schedule a time every day. Ask the same questions, you will eventually get that answer. All right, now let's go a little deeper. Once you do receive the answers to turning your resentment or pain into a benefit, focus on it. Remind yourself to come back to this answer and focus on it whenever your resentment pops up. You may need to practice your gratitude for it several times before the pain or resentment starts to fade away. Remember, where your attention goes, energy flows. By focusing your thoughts away from your resentment and pain, you are taking energy away and starving your pain. Practice this with persistence, and soon you will no longer know the pain you have been carrying all through your life. It will work, but you got to practice. You know, I've got a cramp. I got a little muscle spasm in my back right now. I've stretched, even taken a muscle relaxant, but you know, the one thing that has worked better than anything else is a foam roller. And it hurts. Oh my God, it hurts. It hurts pushing on it, but once I'm through it, I feel so much better. And that little bit of pain in the work produces this great benefit of not hurting the rest of the day. It's the same up here. It's going to hurt. Stay with it. If you feel like you need some help from a trusted advisor or counselor, get that. Okay. All right. Next one's a fun one. Mastering fear and tearing down the walls. We're in the home stretch where we're putting all this work to work for us to have a beautiful life. I'm glad you're here today. Thanks for joining me. Let go of that pain and think a better thought.